Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, Blind, the Free Time Roundup session episodes. Second to last one today. Ooh. So, today we'll be doing Mikan. As you can see, we are back at day one. Probably will actually be able to make some flower pins, surprisingly. And finally, we can actually make stuff. To my surprise, though, turns out that day 50 is also technically a holiday, so I had a little more time to kill than I thought. Still not enough to do an entire set of free time events, but I did end up going on, 4 lovely trips with Mihiru, of course, wherein that I learned she cannot read maps, only watches comedy films, and something else. I can't believe I actually didn't do terribly on them. Oh yeah, she's not much of a reader. I also learnt that. Very important piece of information. Although I will say it is nice to have like that really innocuous, stupid little extra pieces of information that mean absolutely nothing. I assume that pretty much every character has something like, or has a certain degree of that in these sort of trip ticket things. And that's nice. It just like filling in these random stupid holes. Not even holes, just like these random little traits that, normal people would have. But aren't really necessary to a character. But it makes them feel a little more human, I will say. So anyway, enough of that nonsense. What do I need for this? Oh, we're back to having nothing. That makes sense. That makes sense. So what do I need? Well, it'll tell me. It'll tell me what I need. But yeah, we are all at the levels we used to be. I think the flowers and stuff that I need are exclusively out here, so well, while it's early on, and by early on I mean the first day, I can afford to send out my cleaners to not clean. Man, how comes they made it to level 6, like the cleaners, but my explorers didn't reach, like, oh, and is this still 1? It is still 1, but my explorers didn't reach level 6. I got stuck at, like, level 5. Well, hang on. Pecco? What the fuck? How comes you're still level 5 at cleaning? Oh, well, whatever. Jesus Christ. Alright, guys. If anyone got any gold, I see. Okay. Alright, fine, whatever, I'm not mad, There's only one. What would you like to do with Mikan? Well, let's spend some time with Mikan! Oh god, although these last two are, a little more taxing on my voice than the others have been recently. I mean, Mikan's isn't, it doesn't hurt the throat in the same way that Nagito does. Okay.
What's going to happen to us now? I'm extremely worried, but I never thought it'd be so calming to have someone next to me.
Oh god. It feels like years since I've done her voice, and Ugh. I'm gonna have to get back into that one. I spent time today relaxing at the park with Mikan. Looks like Mikan and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give her a present? Definitely! Now, we've certainly got a lot of stuff that I think she'd like. Let me see. only got, like, medical equipment, right? Like that. Wow, I only have 2 of these. That's great. This is a medical thing, isn't it? Yeah. So I remember looking at that and being like, what the fuck? That's... What? But yeah, apparently it is. There's definitely bandages here, isn't there? I'm sure there is. Right? Yeah, there it is. I've got 7 things of bandage wrap. Let's give her some bandage wrap.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I will treasure this for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life, I will never wash this hand of mine that received a gift from Hajime.
Wow. We all know, well, not know, like, personally, but we all know at least one other character in fiction that's got a...
I'll never wash my hand again!
sort of thing, right? Although it's typically when they, like, shake hands from famous people. Not receiving a gift. Despite the fact that we decided to hang out, Mikan is acting suspicious and hasn't tried to look at me at all. Oh, come on. She's not suspicious. Somehow, I feel like I did something bad to her, even though I know I didn't do anything.
Sorry.
Well, yeah. What's this all of a sudden?
I thought you clearly looked like you were in a bad mood. Did I do something wrong again? What should I do? Would it make you happier if I took my clothes off?
Oh, well, we've already hit this bit. Please don't, Mikan. I've seen enough. Hold on. Why are you reacting like that?
You're right. You don't want to see me naked, right? How about my money?
I mean, the whole nude thing aside, that is quite depressing. Seriously, hold on. It's no use. I feel like if I start panicking, the situation is going to get even worse. Alright, I should just calm down first. Hey, Mikan, I just want to talk to you normally.
Talk? Today is such a beautiful day.
Yeah, like every other day.
I'm sorry. Should I take off my clothes?
Seriously, you don't have to do anything like that. You'll raise the rating. Oh, this is troubling. I guess I should start talking to Mikan about something she might get excited about. Favorite type of pizza? I don't know. I don't think Mikan, as a medical expert, would be advocating you eating pizza. At least not a lot of it, anyway. I'm almost surprised that actually worked. Mikan, what type of bandage do you like the most?
Bandage? Let's see. There are a lot of different types these days. It's extremely convenient because there are waterproof types and sticky types. But I definitely like non-elastic types the best. They're not too constricting, but they still...
Ugh.
They're not too constricting, but they still firmly secure wounds.
I'm glad. Looks like she's getting into the conversation. Yeah, we sort of saw this as well in the main game, right? Like when we fuck. Is that place? What was it? Was it just a drugstore on the second island? One of the most useless places in this game. Yeah, it was there, right? And Mikan went a little bit bananas over some shots. But also in Chapter 3, Mikan... Okay, well, I mean, it's kind of hard to say where real Mikan started and Despair Mikan took over. Or I guess normal Mikan ended, Despair Mikan took over. Yeah, that is... I might be able to figure it out, actually, if I looked it over. Although, considering that it was like, oh yeah, right away, you knew right away that they had despair disease because they were warm. I'm pretty sure it was like the first night she slept on top of Hajime and he felt that she was warm. So she probably had it on literally the first day. But, gonna say, either way, she was noticeably a little more outspoken and confident in regards to her profession, when taking care of people. I think she said something about it too, but I can't really remember. I don't really remember what it was. She's definitely said something, and I was like, oh, cool. She's like confident in her job, but literally nothing else. I don't know if I said that, but it had that sort of implication.
Sorry, I went ahead and started talking on my own.
Don't worry about it. I'm the one who asked anyway. Also, I feel like I got to know you a little more.
Really?
Then let's call it a day for now.
If it's not too much trouble for you, I would like to talk to you again. It's been a while since anyone talked to me like this, so...
Of course, anytime. We decided to go our separate ways for now, but for some reason I feel like Mikan was staring at my back a little too long. Oh boy. She's not a bad person, but I don't really know how to communicate with her that well. I think she needs a little bit of Ibuki in her life, Deal with that loneliness. For now, I decided to return to my room. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think Ibuki and Mikan would be really good friends. Yeah, if not only because Ibuki would be just the exact sort of thing that Mikan needs. Someone who's, friendly, but also, more than willing to help you out with your personal hang-ups. I feel like I'm not going to be bullied today. Oh, my God. Oh, Mikan, you poor thing. It's really fucking sad. Oh, my God. Sorry, Mikan. She acts nervous. She thinks she's always wrong, and she'll often take her clothes off without your permission. I know she's not a bad person, but how do I talk to her? Yeah. Taking this back into real life, it can be quite difficult to talk to someone who, has... Well, I'm going to liken it to anxiety, but I don't think that's quite right. But talking to someone with quite intense anxiety is... it can be a little bit difficult. Man, don't have any tree vines or knives. Yeah, I don't think I actually sent anyone to the military base, so kind of no wonder. Yeah, sorry, and I know it's a bit slow when we first start up. Yeah, you guys can continue there. Yeah, that seems good. Let's go. And at least you guys are making some progress, I guess. Comparatively, they've been getting a lot more items, but look, I'm not mad about everything that happened towards the... God, it really fucking wigs me out, the fact that there's no level up meter there. And then I just level up, and it's like, nuh-uh, not having it. Yeah, well, I'm glad, Mikan. Again, I feel like Ibuki would be great for you, because, combat each other's loneliness, and also... Mikan really needs friends. I guess, what's it? Twilight Syndrome did confirm at the very least that they are friends. Or were, they all are friends. Everyone in this class is friends. Nagito included. Where is it? There it is. Have a thermometer.
For me? It's been a while since anyone gave me something for free. I'm so happy.
Yesterday?
Thank you, Hajime.
This is bad. If this silence goes on any longer.
Did I do something wrong again?
Seriously, you didn't do anything. I already told you that I just want to talk to you normally. I was about to say something, but if you couldn't tell, I'm umming and ahhing about it a little. I don't know, it kind of feels like she has a bit of a persecution complex. Well, I don't know, maybe it's not a persecution complex. Maybe it is just like this anxiety sort of thing that... Or maybe it's just a trope, which, let's be real, it's probably just a trope.
I see. I'm glad. If you would like to talk, I don't really know what everyone likes yet. Well, there might be lots of things I'm not good at doing, but I'll do anything, so please let me know.
Do anything?
Of course, I'll do anything.
Hey, I don't think you should say something like that so freely, especially not when we're on the same island as Teru Teru.
Why? I mean, before we arrived here, everyone else didn't seem to mind. And for fun, I tried eating strange bugs, and I let them use my body when there wasn't anything else to write on.
Alright, Mikan, that's also quite sad. Actually, maybe it's less of a persecution thing. Maybe it's not that she's afraid that she's upset people, but that she just really wants to make people happy. Because that sort of aligns with being a nurse, right? Like, making sure you're happy and healthy, as it were. But it's sort of like this sort of thing. Like this eating bugs, probably to appease other people. Using, like, letting people write on her body to appease other people. And, like, that's not really like, oh, sorry, please write on me. Like, oh, I'm sorry, let me eat this bug. You know, like So maybe it is more of a Mikan really just wants to make people happy, and this is the only way she knows how to do it, sort of thing. Which is also really fucking sad. Arguably sadder, but...
Also, I had to be responsible for debts and be the target for dart games, so...
Gee, dart games?
I'm pretty useful, you
know? Yeah, okay, the way she's talking about that... Yeah. It's the only way she knows how to make people happy. That's what this whole problem is, and I think she wants to make people happy, so when she thinks they aren't, she thinks she's fucked up, and because she's already very insecure, that makes her more insecure. It's a vicious cycle, insecurity, especially in regards to this sort of thing. Also, why is, like, one strand of her messy bangs darker than the others? Did you see that? The one, like, next to the skinny one between her eyebrows. Did you see that? Hey, that doesn't sound like a joke at all. Especially not the fucking dart game thing. How can you be smiling when you are forced to do stuff like that? You actually enjoy it?
Obviously, I don't want to do that stuff at all. Except when I'm ultimate despair and I really like getting stepped on and getting kicked in the face. And also taking my clothes off. But if it makes everyone not hate me and smile at me, then it's much better.
Yeah, no, I think it's a make people happy thing more than a not hate me thing. I don't know, that seems kind of selfish almost. I don't know, like not. I don't know, it's not selfish, but I don't know, I read it like that and it sort of comes across as, oh, I really don't want people to hate me, so I'll do whatever they want, and then I'll be so well liked. I mean, it's kind of pathetic, I think, is really the takeaway. Like, if that's really the case, I don't think it is, but if that's what she's saying here. Maybe that's what she believes, or like how she's spun it because she's so insecure, but yeah. For some reason, I feel this profound concern. Now that, Hajime, that is the instinct to protect, and Mikan is certainly someone who needs to be protected. Let's just stick with protected. Why is she like this? I have no idea, and I simultaneously do and don't want to find out.
Hajime, would you like to try it out too? Doodling is very fun. Please draw me wherever you like. Also, I'm good at pretending to be a pig.
Has Hiyoko tried that one?
I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Just please don't look at me like that.
Sorry. For now, let's talk again later. You need to calm down.
I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I'll make sure to get it right. I'll make sure to get it right next time. Oh, please talk to me again. I beg of you.
Sure, I promise. So, I'll see you later, alright?
Yes, I'll be waiting forever.
Like I ran away or something, but I should definitely try to talk to her properly next time around. God, man, it's really depressing watching Mikan be Mikan. I returned to my room, but I felt like Mikan was still watching me from somewhere. Forever. Jesus. She was really despair all along. I mean, I know I've brought it up so many times, but like, I don't really know how much the ultimate despair thing really changed Mikan, you know? You know, the whole aphrodisiac scene, she was, you know, she wasn't held back by inhibition at all. I, of course, understand that aphrodisiac does remove that to a certain extent. But, you know. Sorry, man, I feel like Danganronpa 3 has kind of ruined Mikan for me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. There are a couple of faces I can't not think of that she makes. And, some camera angles that were chosen that I just can't unsee, I guess, whenever I look at her. Although, funnily enough, in the anime, Miko has the same, like, kid cheeks that Fuyuhiko and Hiyoko have for some reason. Also thinking of that, like, why is that the case? Why does she suddenly have those cheeks? I mean, not that it really matters, but, like, she does have them, so, you know, I thought I'd mention it. Alright, come back home, Hajime. You're a tired boy. And Gundam, let's go to the beach. I mean, everyone, let's go to the beach. It's the only thing we need. Yeah, everyone else, good to clean. Who's not in bed, that is.
Yeah.
Hey, 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 hey. Oh shit, I was really talking about pervy Mikan. Got to look at her report card. Sorry, horny Mikan is the one that I should have gone with there. Her whole life she's done everything she can to avoid getting beaten up, including taking over debt and letting people throw darts at her. How did she end up like this? You know, I've let people draw on me before. Was I getting bullied? Guys, was I getting bullied? Guys! And I didn't think it was that bad. I thought we were just, having a lark. I don't know, I say that jokingly. If it wasn't obvious, I was absolutely bullied when I was in, well, I mean, I'm in high school and I actually don't get bullied in high school because that's not how we roll. Well, no, it totally is. I'm just so far removed from most social circles that no one bullies me. But, in the primary school sector, I was a much easier target because it was a smaller school and I was very noticeably different. Sometimes you just gotta get over it and move on with your life, and that is exactly what I did after pushing some people over in the playground in retaliation. You know what I mean? Oh man, actually, I suppose there is one of the very few stories I have is in relation to being bullied and pushing people over in the playground. Like the only time I ever clapped back, so to speak, was during a PE lesson when we were playing football. And one of the people who would usually pick on me was being a little extra aggressive during the sport, specifically towards me. So I retaliated by also being incredibly aggressive to the point where I may have, shoulder charged them onto the floor. And, they reported me, and not a single person believed them. And, none of the teachers, no one in my class. In fact, people in my class defended me and said that, they were probably fucking around and just fell over and blamed it on me. I don't think I've ever in my life felt more satisfied than just being surrounded by these people who would either stick up for me or just did not believe this dickhead. Felt real good. Felt real good. Unfortunately, Mikan definitely does not have any experiences like that, because she is she's really insecure. I wasn't really insecure. I was and still am just weird, because the problem there. But I don't know. I've never been one to particularly take notice of being bullied. I used to get beaten up a lot, though. I in retrospect, a lot of people really, really like to inflict bodily harm on me, shall we say. That was something I was pretty clueless about. I was just like, oh yeah, this is just what this friendship is like, right? They just punch me, and that's it, right? Yeah. No, it's not. Guys, don't. If you're an acquaintance with someone and your entire relationship is they punch you as hard as they can, you're probably not friends. You're probably not friends. You're probably being picked on.
Why did you know what I wanted? Could you be Santa Claus?
Well, I mean, I'm carrying around a shit ton of gifts, so maybe.
What should I do? I'm really happy. you so much. About before.
It doesn't really matter. I'm sorry I had a weird attitude too.
You didn't do anything wrong. It was my fault. That's definitely it.
Well, I'm trying to say it was my fault, so...
Huh? Hajime, you look pale.
Uh-huh? Really?
Yes, your blood circulation looks worse than usual. Have you been eating breakfast? Have you been getting enough sleep?
Well, based on Hajime, I'm gonna... Oh, well, first of all, I think I'm gonna sneeze. But I think it would probably be that he hasn't been getting enough sleep. Okay, sneeze gone. God damn it. Well, I've been eating somewhat. Yeah, but I guess I'm not getting enough sleep.
I understand you can't help it since we're in this situation. But try to avoid consuming any stimulants before you sleep. And take deep breaths and do some light stretching. Little things like that should help with the quality of your sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, it can weaken your immune system and lead to various illnesses.
It's true, sleep's a very, you probably wouldn't expect sleep to be as important as it is, but sleep is really fucking important to, your health. And your growth, too. Probably why I'm so short.
So please be careful. Also, is something the matter?
No, I'm just a little surprised.
I forgot to get a hold of myself again. I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
You're wrong. You're amazing. As expected of the ultimate nurse. Yeah, as I said right at the beginning, very confident in her craft, but otherwise, not at all.
It's not that big of a deal. I'm just really...
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna need more drink. Water, sustain me. Ah, lovely.
I'm just really reading people's faces. I've been like this ever since I was young.
I mean, it's a good skill to have, actually. A very good social skill. Ironic coming from you.
I would get beaten up at school and at home.
And at home? Oh, Mikan. Oh.
Since nobody would treat me when I was hurt, I just did it myself, and eventually I got good at it.
Oh, yeah, actually, psychologically speaking, that explains a lot about wanting to appease people. You know, your home life, especially your relationship with your parents, can influence you a lot in how you are socially. And it seems like Mikan didn't have the best relationship with her parents. I mean, we've seen that with Hiyoko for certain. Like, Jesus Christ. Parents are a pretty big deal in your life, regardless of what culture you're living in. Jesus. That's really fucking depressing.
That's it, really.
But I think you have an amazing talent for helping people. I mean, even now, you noticed right away that I wasn't feeling well, right? So thank you for caring about me.
I always treated myself for my own sake. But one day I realized something. Sick people and injured people are weaker than me.
Huh?
I mean, if you ignore a sick or injured person, then they won't be able to endure the pain. And if worse comes to worse, they could even die, right? But if I know the proper way to treat them, then that means my words are absolute. Which means they'll need me. They'll depend on me completely. That's why I can't leave the sick and injured alone. Because I always listen to what I say.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure she said something like this during chapter 3 as well, right? That's, yeah, that's not good, Mikan. Cycle of abuse and all that. I mean, it's not really abuse, but it's like, That's another really selfish thing, actually. Mikan, I don't know. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt here, but I hope you're not a nurse just to feel good about yourself. Because that's... I thought I was slowly starting to understand Mikan little by little, but I guess I was completely wrong.
Hajime, I said something unnecessary again. I'm sorry. Do you want me to buy you something to drink? I know, I'm also really good at imitating a sea turtle when she's about to lay eggs.
I don't think I want to know what that means, Mikan. No, you really don't have to do that. Please don't. I don't want to see any of your orifices.
Why? If you don't feel well, I'll take care of you with all of my might.
Nope, I'm fine. In fact, I'm feeling really energetic all of a sudden.
Really? Well, that's great to hear.
If I show her any weakness, it'll be the end of me. Yeah, yikes. I mean, I probably shouldn't be surprised. You know how it is. People who are abused tend to end up being abusers. But it's like, I mean, again, Mikan isn't abusing anyone. It doesn't seem. It's more like she uses her position to feel powerful, which is... I mean, it would make her good at her job, like, even better at her job. But, you know, I don't know if this is a myth or not, if I'm thinking of something different, but I'm pretty sure in medical training, one of the first things that you're always, like, told is that you can't save everyone. Someone will die under your care, and, like, that you have to sort of be heartless about it. And I feel like Mikan probably doesn't have experience with or even remotely understand that based on her attitude. And I feel like if someone did die on her watch, she would probably fall apart at the seams. I kept talking to Mikan and avoided talking about illnesses. I was exhausted when I got back to my room. God, her free time events are quite long, actually. I kind of like it. I like having longer ones. Although, God, this episode's going to be quite long. 40 minutes in and we've only done 3. Oh, and yeah, I must admit, she is getting... Mikan, you're a big bundle of what the fuck. Mikan nurses anyone who is sick and hurt because they always trust her and listen to whatever she says. If I get sick, she might be the end of me. Yeah, manipulative isn't the right word, but again, it's the one that kind of comes to mind the most. Sure, we'll send them to the farm. The only thing is anywhere else that has things we haven't found yet, right? I mean, to be fair, I kind of know that I don't ever need this for anything, thanks to, you know, the other playthrough of this mode, but I also don't think we're going to make it far enough for me to need to use it, but, oh, it's a golden egg! It's a meat? Well, I guess it's a meat. Talking about... what episode was it we were talking about eggs? Was it a carne? I feel like it was probably a carne. I'm pretty... Sonia, what am I stopping in front of you for? I'm pretty sure it was a carne we were talking about eggs with. It makes sense. Oh, well, I don't know what's going to happen to us, Mikan, but I hope it's not you. If you know what I mean. Actually, maybe I don't want you to know what I mean. You might interpret it all wrong and make it even weirder than it already is. There it is, there's the bandage wrap.
Why did you know what I wanted? Oh, yeah, Santa Claus. Are you going to talk to me again today?
Mikan must be slowly opening up to me if she's actually asking me that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of don't know with her. Maybe she's just desperate for the attention. Maybe she is just that lonely and you've given her a little bit of hope that she has a friend. Okay, I feel like that one's pretty indisputable, but regardless, I
see it didn't really change. Oops.
Regardless, I still feel nervous trying to think of something to talk to her about.
I'm sorry. I lost control of myself and said whatever I wanted.
No, it's fine. I feel like he said that so many times in this. Asking someone if they want to talk is totally normal.
But you were making a face like there's nothing to talk to her about.
She's pretty perceptive. Changing the subject probably won't work on her.
Just as I thought. I'm a nuisance.
Oh, it's true. I was worrying about what to talk to you about, but I wasn't bothered by that or anything. Besides, if I thought you were a nuisance, I never would have talked to you from the start.
No one has ever said that to me before.
That's also really fucking sad.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad. Looks like she finally understands what I was trying to say.
Can I ask you about something?
No, I don't mind.
Hajime, did you like school?
You mean before I entered Hope's Peak Academy? Let's see, I didn't really like it or hate it. Well, actually, I don't think I liked it all that much.
I feel the same way.
I don't know if I believe that one, Mikan. Also, that's really weird to hear from a Japanese person, that they don't like school. Kind of because like, part of their culture is built around school. And I don't mean in like that stereotypical way where it's like, wow, Asian parents force their kids to study 24/7. Like, in actual Japan, a lot of your social life is built around school. Like, the fun part of life is in school, you know? I know that's sort of like how we, like, frame school a little bit over here in the West, where it's like, yeah, the education part sucks, but it's where you'll meet the best friends of your life, which isn't true. You're going to lose contact with almost all of your schoolmates, like, without a doubt. Don't listen to that bullshit. But in Japan, it's like, the education bit is also the social bit. It's kind of hard to explain without, like, I don't know, showing things, I guess. There's like there's a sense of competition about school, and that, like, no one wants to be the one on the bottom, you know, which we've sort of spoken about, like, in Kazuichi and Ibuki, sort of like your appearance is very important in Japan, and like that how you do in school is reflective of that as well. But there's, like, you know, that comes into, like, the social thing. I don't know, look, it's hard to explain. For me, anyway. It's just, you know, it's because I don't live there and it's not my culture that I can't really talk about it that well.
This is my first time feeling things like fun.
You know what, actually? No, you're probably right, Mikan. You probably did hate school because you got fucking bullied to hell and back, but I don't know, there's still probably still part of me that thinks you're just a bit of, well, can't be a yes man, but you know what I mean.
I felt that for the first time after I met you all.
Well, right now, we're not really at school.
Even so, we were working together and focusing on the same goal. For the first time, I learned that was very fun. Hajime, I'm glad I came to this island. Because we're in a situation, everyone is finally acknowledging me. And I finally feel useful.
Thanks to this irrational, hopeless, dangerous situation? Well, yeah, I mean, she was pretty instrumental in cases 1 and 2. You know, just when she was saying that something just popped back into my head from her breakdown in chapter 3 that kind of relates to this. Where, in her ultimate despairness, Mikan said that we all accepted Mikan for who she is. Except, now we can't accept that she's a murdering psychopath, Like that. So, I think the feeling's mutual, Mikan. I think you're loved here, Maybe minus Hiyoko. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell with Hiyoko. Oh. Really is. Never thought I'd meet someone who actually thought about our situation like that.
Hey, Hajime. Do you know you should target someone if you want to effectively torture them?
No. What the fuck? Looks like I really have to answer this. I feel like I don't know is probably the right answer, but of these three, I'd probably say stomach, right? Like, head's a really good place to go if you want to insta-kill. Is it, the stomach?
If you target that, you might kill them right away if you make a mistake.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Then I don't know. Mikan, tell me. There's no way I'd know that.
It's simple. And you can target anywhere, really. As long as you avoid fatal areas like the head and stomach. There are areas that are fatal but still very painful, such as the shoulders and back. You can punch and kick those areas, or even put a cigarette out on them.
Do you have experience?
Repeatedly. Over and over. But right now,
Yeah, oh.
this very moment, nobody is trying to do that to me. And because of that, this place is like heaven to me.
Mikan.
Hajime, this is the first time I've ever talked about my feelings like this with someone, so...
Oh my god, there is so much to unpack with her. She is a gigantic ball of mental health issues, and I am not nearly qualified enough to handle this. All I can really say is that Mikan is really fucking depressing. That's my big takeaway from all this.
Oh, please don't hate me.
I won't. There's no way I'll hate you. It's not your fault. It's not Mikan's fault. That's definitely for certain. No matter what anyone says, there's no denying it. God damn it, Hajime! That's another thing you should have said out loud! She'd love that. She'd love to hear that. She needs to hear that. You don't keep that inside, you prick. As I watched Mikan smile, I kept telling myself that over and over in my mind. I mean, you're right, though. Like, I don't know. I said it was a trope before. And it is. It is a trope for a character to be like this. But Mikan has more to it. I parted ways with Mikan and returned to my room by myself. A very, very, very depressing, meaning behind it all, but a meaning nonetheless. A meaning nonetheless. Jeez, alright, Gundam, you're on a roll recently, mate. Well, I mean, we can kind of afford everyone to be knackered, because we've already, achieved the dream. God. Everyone who cleans is just dead. Well. Yeah. I don't know, I don't really want to send them many places, because I don't want them to be knackered for the next time. Sure, Kazuichi. You can stay there. Just get stuff. You didn't really get that. Well, I mean, you got a lot of plate. Well, time to finish up Mikan. Oh boy. The last ones are usually pretty good. And I have no fucking clue how they're going to top off what they've already shown me with her. Mikan thinks this island is like heaven because there's no one here to hurt her. God, when you put it like that, I mean, that is exactly what she said, but just summing it up like that. Ouch. I'm sure it's not her fault she ended up like this. No, I don't think it is. Yeah, I think that, that whole... I still don't know about the whole... I help the weak because it makes me feel powerful thing. I do think that's probably part of, like, an abuse cycle, but... I think the happiness thing might actually be... not what I said at the beginning or what she said. I think it is purely a defense mechanism because people being happy means they probably aren't hurting her. You know? I know I say you know a lot, I'm sorry, but... Yeah. I was about to say you know again. God damn it. God, fucking... Mikan, dude. Mikan. What a... specimen? That's not the right phrase. Speaking of specimens, though, she's supposed to have, like, a pretty big... I can't even better fucking talk about this. She's supposed to have a pretty big bust, right? Like, really big. Because her outfit's actually really modest for that sort of character. Like, she really doesn't look like she's that, busty. I mean, especially when you line her up next to Chiaki and Akane. Like, good fucking god. Yeah, no, like, Mikan's supposed to be packing heat, if you know what I mean. Yeah, there was no need to make that a euphemism. We're talking about her tits. Like, I've already fucking... Sorry, Mikan, I've seen him too often, thanks to Danganronpa 3. Once was enough. It was too many times, and... I don't know, I look at... Well, I don't look at them, I look at you, and then it just flashes in my mind when you fucking corner Ryota in his room after Junko has shown you the video. And I look at you here, and it's like, these are the same people? Her silence seems different than usual. She looks like she's staring into space. Hey, Mikan. Is something wrong?
Hajime, when did you...
I've been talking to you for a while now. Really? Really? Yeah.
Really? Sorry for saying something so rude. You're mad, right? You normally get mad right now, right?
No, there's no way I'd get mad about something like this. I thought you could read people, Mikan.
Is that normal? Why? Why is anyone pouring water on me? Or throwing mud at me? Does everyone hate me or something? Is that why everyone isn't doing anything to me?
Still talking like that. What does she think? Oh god, Mikan, don't add more to this fire. Like, what, does she think, like, the minor acts are people showing their affection for her? Because, like, I don't know. I don't believe that. Largely because of her relationship with Hiyoko. Like, she was upset about some of the things Hiyoko did and said to her. Well, okay, it was mainly said to her. So, really? You know, it kind of does make Hiyoko a little bit more retroactively despicable in how she talks to Mikan. I mean, she doesn't abuse Mikan or anything, which, well... That's not true. I'm pretty sure in the anime she, like, pulls her hair a couple of times. But in the grand scheme of things that have been done to Mikan, that's pretty tame. Let's be real here. So yeah, okay, maybe Hyoko's not that despicable in retrospect, but it's also like, she doesn't know. And she's just dealing with people the only way she knows how to deal with people. God, they make for a really interesting dynamic, though. I really would have, appreciated exploring it a bit more. Look, this game it's good, but there are just some things I wish it actually tried. Like trying to do anything in Chapter 3. It's not like that. Everyone isn't doing anything to you because they don't hate you.
But doesn't that mean that they don't actually care whether I exist or not? Nobody cares about me.
I guess the verbal abuse from Hiyoko just isn't enough to get her off. Maybe what scares Mikan the most isn't violence or being hated. Maybe it's when nobody is interested in her at all. Man, yeah, wow, she really is kind of selfish. It's really weird. Mikan is real, like, it's just a couple of pieces, but those pieces are really fucking complicated and self-contradictory and just feel like they shouldn't be a part of the puzzle that is Mikan. And in a weird way, it kind of makes her very human. God damn. I see. So that's why Mikan has been trying to avoid that no matter what. I can't believe I finally realized that. What's wrong with me? I don't know, I didn't really realize that. Well, I mean, I kind of did and kind of didn't. Hey, Mikan, of course everyone cares about you. Because you're uniquely you. Stop looking at people's faces all the time and try looking at yourself more. Take a step back and pay more attention to your surroundings and to yourself. Because you're just like everyone else. You're our friend. Alright, Mr. fucking whatever Fuyuhiko said, ultimate counselor.
Friend? Me? And everyone else? Is that even possible?
That's what I believe. You don't believe me?
No, of course I do. Thank you very much. I want to believe in you.
Uh-oh. She said that about Junko. Uh-oh! I know it's difficult to change all at once, but I really want her to change little by little. It's what I felt when I looked at Mikan's smile. I feel a strong bond between Mikan and myself. If possible, I want to watch over her just a little longer, even after we leave this island. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Hajime, because it's not Mikan's fault at all. Oh yeah, that was very sweet from him though. I really like that. Good Hajime moments there towards the end. I like that when the free time events manage to worm in some good Hajime as well as the character. Yeah. It's unfortunate that Hajime himself doesn't have any free time events, but how would you do it otherwise, You unlock the skills, silent massage. No, I don't think I'm ready for whatever she's about to give me. Oh, okay. Very vanilla. Okay, alright, I can get behind that, yeah. God, I think Mihiru's and Gundams really didn't prep me very well for how normal most of these were going to be. After an enjoyable conversation with Mikan, I went back to my room. Bing bong! Yeah, that was... Jesus Christ, I'm... Sorry, if this was part of the main series, I probably would have had a little more to say about I would have stayed a lot more on Mikan there. Because, you know, I could have entire episodes where I just did 2 of them and we all put them together. But I don't want these to be too long, you know? God, I need to stop fucking saying, you know. Thank you, disembodied voice. Sorry. I need to stop using my stock phrases again and again and again and again. But even so, yeah, I feel like Mikan really needs more time dedicated to her. She's kind of fascinating, to be honest. She thinks people who don't bully her don't care about her. I explained to Mikan that she's my friend, and all I want to do is take care of her from now on. God, yeah, I feel like you could do so much with her and Hiyoko, and they just didn't. I mean, what we got was funny, sometimes, but the focus gauge recovers at a faster rate. Oh. That's nice. That's a nice one. Nice normal one. Yeah. And now, the moment of truth. The last pair of female panties. Mikan's favorite panties. She often gets the wrong size, so these are a little small. Wow, she causes physical pain down to her undergarments. That's wonderful. Well, that's it. We're done. We're done with Mikan. And instead, well, not instead, next time, it's the Nagito episode. And the last episode of this series, actually. Kinda. I mean, it's the last episode of Danganronpa 2 next time. But it won't be the last thing, because I'm gonna post Danganronpa if after this. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one, where we will fucking do Nagito. Until then, goodbye.